So on August 8th, 2015, Sean Price passed away. Do you
Mhm.
remember where you were when you got the news?
Yeah, I was in the bed and I had just got up and my wife was telling me, she was like, yo, cause she seen what Bernadette post, his wife,
Mhm.
Bernadette Price, she posted about it. And I was like, what? Like, and I went to look. And then when I called her, somebody else picked up the phone and I heard her crying in the back, and so I knew it was real. I was like, damn, crazy. I'll never forget that day.
You remember the last conversation that you had with him?
No, I don't. I remember the last time I seen him when I was at his house. I was at his, at the crib. But I don't remember. I think he was playing me music from his new shit. You know what I mean? I forgot what I had. I came over there for a reason too, and my son was supposed to come with me. My son Boogie, and he was asleep when I left, and he was telling me like, "Yo, I want to go," but when he was asleep when I left, so I left him sleep. And when I was over there, he called. My wife called, and he was on the phone. He was crying like, "Yo," and I was like, "Damn, Boogie, I should have just woke you up." And Sean Price was his godfather, so Sean loved him, man. All of them and shit. But so I was like, damn, it was crazy because that was the last. He didn't get to see him after that, and I was like, shit, man, that shit was crazy.
When you think of Sean, right? Like what immediately comes to your mind? Like is it like a happy thought or is it like
Definitely,
okay.
definitely, always smiling, man. I mean, I seen him. Of course, I seen him. I knew him for years, so I knew him his ups and downs, when he was upset, when he was happy, or whatever. But mostly happy, man. Word.
Mhm. And if you had to describe him to someone that didn't know him, like how would you best describe him?
He was very, like, he had a great sense of humor. He was super intelligent. He could talk to you about anything, man. He was well read, man. Like he knew about a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And he was a man's man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sean had a lot of respect. A lot of everybody that knew him respected him. He showed a lot of respect too. He gave respect and he got a lot of respect. And he nobody's perfect, man, but he did his best. And that was enough. Word.
And shout out to Bernadette, man.
Big shout out to Bernadette. She working on her new album right now, produced by two bangers. Crazy.
For sure.
I heard that whole shit almost.
You know, with Sean, man, it's like everybody that I've spoken to about him, they always say like the best stuff pretty much. Like it's just like
Yeah.
the type of person that he was, you know. And I know that you guys had kind of like a brotherhood that was like he was almost
Hmm.
like a mentor to you in a lot of ways, right?
Yep.
Early on,
Yep.
you know.
I got about 5, 6 rest in peace songs to Sean P, man. Word.
Yeah, you know.
I said it all already.
In 2016, you and Kyle Itachi come out with your follow-up album called Meteorite. The
Yeah.
album cover is fire, by the way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And on that album, you got the song Universal Sean with Rock, paying homage to Sean Price. How
Yeah.
did that song come about?
That was the last song to work on the album. I had one more song to do, and when he passed, I knew I had to do it. No, I think I had like 2 or 3 songs to do. So I was telling him I needed a beat like that. So when he sent that one, I knew that was it. And
Mhm.
I got Rock on the hook. He didn't even rhyme. He just spoke on the hook. And I got his brother, his brother Stuck B, and he spoke at the end of the song, and that video was fucking the views is crazy, man. All the fans. It's a heartfelt song, you know what I mean? Straight from the heart, man. So everybody in the video, Sean, Little Sean, Bernadette Price, the whole video was crazy, man. That's an ill record.
On that song, you say exactly that, though. You know, you said that Sean was the mentor, Juxx was the
Yeah,
protege. Yeah, everybody knew he was the sickest with the poetry, you know.
yeah,
So it's it's crazy, man. Like I know you must have like so many stories with Sean, but like what is like
yeah.
your favorite memory with him?
One of my favorite memories. I don't know, man. I got so many good times with him, man. Just yo, I just him cracking jokes on me. You know what I mean? Like yo, cause we used to go back and forth. But yo, he's so funny, he make you laugh at yourself, you know what I mean? Like he don't stop. So he gotta be the center of attention. Like one of the things I loved about Sean, like anywhere that we travel to, if we in a cab, we in a car with somebody, he had to sit in the front seat on the passenger side and he putting his music on and everybody gonna listen. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna listen and you gonna love it. Word. Even if you was at the crib, he putting that shit on. He was an MC. Like this is what he did. Like that's how he really boasts. Like what? Yo, I got some new shit. Da, da, da. If he wasn't spitting in acapella, he was putting the music on. You know what I'm saying? I love that
Right.
shit.
I've interviewed so many people that knew Sean, you know what I mean? And one of the stories
He definitely wasn't. He wasn't a humble guy. He was like, yo, I'm the best. Word, and he was. He was.
it's almost like, you know, some people got that charm about them that they can get away with certain stuff that other people
Yeah.
couldn't get away with.
I mean, it was true. So you
Right.
just be like, yo, you just love that about them. You know what I mean? Because some people they rap and they could be so dope, but they don't. That's not what they talk about when they around people. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm not like that. I don't. A lot of people that where I live and shit, people don't know I rhyme, and I don't care about if they know. You know what I mean? Like I just be living my life and shit. But some people, that's just who they are for real, for real. Like they just, you know what I mean? Just exude hip hop like that.
Right. Like there's no separation between like them as a civilian, like you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I got you. One of my favorite stories though, and I'm sure you probably heard it already, is from Illa G, where he talks about where he was having a dream about Sean, and he did you hear this one? Where he had a dream about
I
Sean?
think I did. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and then because the Duck Down page posted like my interview with Copyright, and we spoke about the Illa G part, and he put the clip in there. But it was where he's having a dream about Sean, and he wakes up to realize it's a dream, but Illa G's girlfriend is laying next to him crying, right? And she says that
yeah. Cause
she
she heard
sees
everything. Oh, and
and
she
she
seen
saw
him, and she
yeah,
seen
she's
him.
seen him
Yeah, yeah,
with the
yeah. I
hoodie
remember
on and
this.
everything like that, floating
Right,
above Illa
right.
G's body, basically, you know, like, and Illa G said that, you know, he spoke to Burn about it, and she said that, you know, that Sean be speaking to the kids and be knocking shit over in the house and stuff like that. Like, have you
Yeah.
had conversations with Sean from
Nah.
like a supernatural kind of perspective?
I don't wanna have none of those type of in conversations and shit like I ain't like that, man. I don't like
No.
yeah, when somebody's passed, they passed. That shit is I don't know. I don't like that. I'm glad that I got all of the fucking dope memories and you know what I mean? I'm good with that, man. I got that P on my arm, man. Word.
But do you ever you never have like, you know, conversations with him like out loud or something like that, or like, you know, or you
I be thinking about him. When I think about him and I think about shit that he said, you know what I mean? I'll be cracking up to myself and shit. Like,
right,
but yeah, yeah. I never have try to have conversations or nothing. Yeah.
got you.
I don't have those type of dreams. Yeah.